Is this gonna be like on the thing when I like open it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm Tyler Herro, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
Between huge trades and record-breaking games, this NBA season is on fire. And one all-star that is dominating on the court is Kawhi Leonard.
Yes, this season he is back in full force and he's celebrating the release of his new signature shoe. And for some VC, let's see if you can answer some Kawhi trivia. And in this episode, all questions are presented by New Balance.
What year was Kawhi Leonard drafted into the NBA?
Was it 2009, 2010, 2011, or 2012? If you guessed 2011, then you just earned some VC.
You know what, Alexis? Let's give the people a chance to earn some more VC.
All right, we're gonna take it up a notch. Which NBA team drafted Kawhi Leonard?
Ooh, this is a good one. Was it the Clippers, the Pacers, the Spurs, or the Raptors? We won a couple titles with those teams. Let's see if we can do it this year, but who drafted him? And if you guessed the Pacers, then you just earned yourself some more VC.
As the unofficial coach of Team 2K TV, a role which I appointed myself to, congratulations Alexis, I've recommended that they take a look at their builds and make some adjustments.
Well, we realized that our coach has a losing record with us, so we started thinking, hey, maybe it's the same for you. Maybe it's time for something new, a new build perhaps? So we reached out to one community member that is an expert in creating builds. Joe knows. Season 5 is here and it's time for Team 2K TV to create some new builds to hopefully beat you, the community. So who knows builds better than anyone? Joe knows. Joe, welcome back to 2K TV.
Appreciate you guys having me back. It's always a pleasure.
I'm also joined by my Team 2K TV teammates. We got Brian, Danny, John, and Rodney. How you guys doing today?
We're doing good, thank you.
So good.
Looking forward to revamping the squad.
All right, so if you've been watching the show, you might or might not know we've taken a couple L's. Unfortunately, I have to roll the footage. You can't win them all, ladies and gentlemen.
Or any.
Not even 1 out of 3.
All right, so let's start with me. I'm moving from the 2 to the point guard position. Joe, what kind of point guard build do you suggest?
All right, LD. So as the point guard, you are primarily responsible for all of the offense, right? You got to be the one to play make, put the ball in the hole, create open shots for everybody. So this 6-1 build is going to be able to do all that.
I like the sound of it. What are the pros and cons of this build, Joe? What do I need to know going into this?
All right, so going into this, offensively, you are a juggernaut. You have a 92 3-ball. You have a 96 ball handle. You get the Hall of Fame clamp breaker, unpluckable, hyper drive, quick first step, all the things you're going to need to beat your defender off the dribble. You have an 86 driving dunk, so you can still attack the basket, 95 acceleration, and on top of it, you still have 76 perimeter, 79 steal, so you're not a complete liability on the defensive end.
Rodney, I think you want to go from point to like the 3 position, right?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
All right, and Danny, Brian, John, talk about your builds. What's been a struggle for you guys?
So currently I have a diamond outside score, but my weakness is really my perimeter defense as well as my shooting, but that's more on me because I have a 95-3, but unfortunately I haven't found a shot that I like and I haven't gone into the lab to find a shot that I do like, so that's on me, but my defense is the real problem, Joe. Like my perimeter defense is just not holding up.
All right, so for Rodney, I know he said one of his concerns was his defense, so I made him a little bit of a hybrid, kind of a lockdown / shooting guard. You know, still be able to get buckets, but also be able to, if you need to, you can lock somebody down on the defensive end. So this is a 6'7" build with max wingspan. He's got an 86 driving dunk with an 85 three-pointer, so he can do it inside and out, but on top of it, he has a 99 steal and an 86 perimeter to go along with 84 speed, 84 acceleration, a really all-around build that he can do it on both ends of the floor.
Great, that sounds awesome. Anything I should avoid with this build?
Anything to avoid? You're really a do-it-all, man. I mean, I would just, don't shoot it from too deep because you only get that silver limitless, but you could definitely spark from anywhere.
Awesome. Can't wait.
And Danny, you're going from the 4 to the 3, correct?
Yeah, I figure we have a pretty good lockdown rebounder, and oftentimes I'm just crowding him when I'm in the paint, so I'm going to slide over, be more of a wing, and hopefully be able to add a little more scoring here. So, Joe, what can you do for me?
I got you, Danny. So LD was telling me, you like to board, but you also like to shoot. So I came up with this little 6'9" max wingspan build that has a 99 block and a 99 rebound. So you're not going to miss out on the defensive end at all. But on top of it, you do get the 82 3 ball. So if you want to shoot corner or even slide up to the wing, top of the key area, you'll be able to hit from there. Go along with it, you get the 80 driving dunk to get quick drops. Overall, just a really solid build for you to fill your role within the team.
Cool, appreciate that. Can't wait to see what I do. Almost Keegan Murray-esque. I like that a lot. Thanks.
And of course, Brian, you're heading to the 4, and you've been playing with the Joe build, right?
Yeah, early in the season, I was playing with a 6'8" point guard, but then once I converted to the Joe Knows Wembanyama build, things started to turn for me. Although I will say, I would like to get a little bit faster. So, Joe, what do you got for me?
All right, so to get faster, obviously we're going to sacrifice a couple inches on the height, but you're still 6'10" max wingspan, so you're still looking at a really tall build. But you're going to go from, that, mid 70 speed all the way up to 81 to go along with it, the 86 driving dunk. You still get the same shooting, if not a little bit better on this build than the build you're playing on now. 81 ball handlers, so you can definitely create, and then go along with it. You got balanced defense across the board and rebounding. So the team, you're going to have the 3 big lineup, and you're going to be able to dominate the glass out there.
Nice. One thing I loved about the Wembanyama build is it could really do anything on the court, and it sounds like this build is following that same mold.
Absolutely. Yep. Just a little bit quicker, but versatile, do it all.
And of course, our big man in the center, holding it down on defense and grabbing all those boards, John. I love your center build as is, but what can you do better, you think?
What can I do better? I do anything better. There's always more rebounds to get, there's more screens to set, there's more passes to make. I don't do a whole lot of shooting, but I'm really curious to see what you got for me.
So for you, John, I'm looking at a 7-2 build it is a popper, but you still have that inside finishing that you're looking for, right? So you're 7'2", max wingspan. You're gonna have an 80 driving dunk with an 82 standing dunk, so you can definitely, hold your own down there in the paint, but you still get the 78 3 ball, 99 defensive rebounding. Overall, a center build that can fit with any play style. If LD wants to attack the basket, you can pop for him. If LD wants to 3 hunt, you can roll for him. Really a do-it-all center build that's going to mold nicely with the other 4 builds that we have.
Hey, that's what I love to hear. You get the boards, you chuck the ball up the court, you get it to LD, and you get buckets.
That's right. I'm going to be shooting, so you guys better get ready for some rebounds or some nylon. Some ball going through the nylon will be nice this time around, because Season 5 is here, boys, and we are ready to go. Joe, you've been amazing at coming up with all these unique and crazy and winning builds. Tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, so I'm on YouTube, Joe Knows. 1 million subscribers now. The community's been really, really great to me, over the years of NBA builds, meta builds, try-hard builds, casual builds, fun builds, everything you could find. I almost enjoy the builder more than I enjoy the actual gameplay sometimes. So, you get a bit of both. And overall, it's just been a great experience for me, being in the 2K community and growing with you guys.
All right, and remember, you can jump into my career right now. Since the trade deadline has passed, you can jump in with all the new rosters and the new look NBA, which is just crazy right now. So make sure to make some new builds, get out there and compete, and you might just run into Team 2K TV. And we're gonna get some wins for you, Joe, I promise. Are you ready for another action-packed season of professional NBA 2K? The NBA 2K League 2022-2023 season is tipping off on March 8th. Watch the best in the world come together to compete for the title. And back again this season, 3v3 tournaments featuring you, the community. Think you can take on the pros? Here's your chance. Watch the season start on March 8th at 6 p.m. Eastern. And check back here for updates throughout the season. The heat is on in NBA 2K23 Season 5 featuring Tyler Herro. But I wonder how many of you can actually shoot like him in the game.
Not a lot of people, I can tell you that, including you in our last run in Team 2K TV versus the world. But anyways, we sat down with Tyler Herro over All-Star Weekend to get to know him a little bit better and see how well he knows himself. Take a look. Tyler, welcome to NBA 2K TV. Excited to have you on again. I mean, I feel like the last time we were talking, we're just playing NBA 2K23 for the first time. Mm-hmm. What was it like seeing yourself in the game, and you were wearing that fit?
Nah, not how I play ball, but listen, off the court, there's a reason SI named you best dressed.
Hey, you got it, man, you got it.
And you have those glasses that people have to beat you one-on-one for. So what was it like seeing you in that team?
It was dope. I just know like the behind the scenes, you know, everything that went into it, and it was cool to see myself on the game, and having my own little moment. So it was cool.
You have two brothers, Miles and Austin, who are climbing the basketball world just like you. What are the chances that one of those brothers become the best Herro brother at basketball?
Probably slim to none. Yeah.
I like the confidence.
It's not gonna work. They're just my younger brothers, so they'll never be better than me. It's just how it goes.
What about if you're on the tail end of your career and then they are peaking?
They still won't be better than me.
Let's talk about Miami a little bit. What's the best food that you enjoy in Miami?
There's so many great places to eat in Miami just because it's like a melting pot. There's so many cultures, there's so many different things that are in the city. My go-to is Italian though, like Italian. Carbone, sardellis.
So in Wisconsin, what did you normally eat growing up? Like meat and potatoes, cheese, curds, or whatever they're called? I don't know what they're called.
My mom would make like chicken, potatoes, like the regular.
Yeah. A lot is said about the Heat culture within the organization. Why is it so important to the success of the organization?
It's just like who we are, who we stand for. We feel like we do everything the best. Mentally, that's just how we are, and I think that's what takes us over the hump every year. We just believe in ourselves in a different way than other organizations.
So on 2K TV, we have interactive questions where the fans get to choose an answer to a question for VC. So we thought, why don't we ask you some questions about yourself and see if you can get those correct.
Okay.
Are you up for it?
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Where do you rank all time in three-point shots made in Heat history?
9th.
Yeah. 7th. Higher.
It was 9th like 2 weeks ago, probably.
Oh, okay. When you hit your game winner against the Jazz this season, who was guarding you as you dribbled up the court?
Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah. Why do you say that kind of low?
My bad.
You didn't want to air him out or anything?
Nah, I didn't want to do my boy like that.
Okay. You were born in 2000. What was the #1 song on your birthday? I'll give you 4 choices. All right, Bye 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 in Sync, Bent by Matchbox 20, never heard of that song, Try Again by Aaliyah, and What a Girl Wants by Christina Aguilera.
It's gotta be Aaliyah.
All right, so let's phone a friend. No. Would you like to use a lifeline?
Yes.
Who would you like to call?
You.
Do you have a question that you wanted to ask me?
Yes, who was the #1 hit song in 2000, the year I was born?
Christina Aguilera.
Christina Aguilera.
What a Girl Wants. Next question. So far you have recorded 1 triple-double in your NBA career, 11 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists, but how many free throws did you make in that game?
1, 2, 2. It's 2.
Wrong.
0.
5.
5?
Yeah. All right, which team did you face in your NBA debut?
The Grizzlies.
Yeah. When you scored a career high 41 points, how many three-pointers did you make?
10.
Yes! Congratulations on no VC. So thank you so much for joining us again.
I appreciate you having me. This is a beautiful set. Thank you so much.
Next week, we'll have highlights and a breakdown from the My Team Unlimited tournament.
And we'll be back with your top plays. Remember, if you want to submit, Do something spectacular and shoot it over to us on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow.
And until next time,
Go get some W's!